Buenos dias, peeps. What's going on? What's up, Laura? What's going on? Who's in it? Not many people. Capango. I'm just testing something out. I had a little glitch last night, but I'm gonna be going live today at 6:00. Shout out to Laura. Shout out to anybody that sees this. I don't know if anybody else is gonna come out. But I'm here drinking my little coffees. Laura says, "I thank you, Angel. I'll be here for a bit and taking my ass back to bed. I think I'm gonna do the same for a little bit." But I did a restart of this damn computer and everything. You know, you restart. It's 3 a.m. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I see. I got up and I looked and I had a message that Joe's live stream went down or some shit. And I go look and it's there. I'm like, well, what's up, Axel? And I just looked and it's there, so I don't know what happened. I saw Mikey up there, so that's why I'm going to be covering that tonight. So let's see what happens. But anybody know what happened over there at Joe's? Anybody want to tell me? Anybody want to tell me? Because I have no idea. Not yet, anyway. So somebody will tell me. Good to see you, Axel. Let me see what I have here. But Internet God, what's going on? You see, Internet God, he'll explain to me. What happened, Internet God? What happened to Joe's live stream last night? Did it go? It's there. I don't know what they're talking about. I just saw it, so I'm like, what the hell happened? The video got taken down for hate speech, according to corrosive commentary. And put it up now? That's weird. Hold up. So it got taken down for that type of stuff, but it's still there. I don't know. That doesn't sound quite right to me. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But whatever. You know what I mean? Especially Mikey's up there. I don't want it to go down, obviously. You know what I mean? I heard he was. Well, the message said that Mikey's on fire. He's talking all types of shit. So do not miss it. I'm like, all right. So I do have this though. Laura, did you kick his ass again? Tell me you kicked his ass, Laura. You be whooping that boy's ass. Laura, you be on him like white on rice, Laura. You take all your frustrations out on Mikey, just like I do. That's what we got in common. Let me drink a little bit of coffee. Let me play a little bit of this. Good morning, Internet guy. All right, let's play some of this to see what happened. This is from Jeff's. I'll play a little bit of this.
Just ate it up. Yeah, but I haven't seen Socks in like a week, bro. So I'm hoping Socks is okay because they're like mates, you know.
So what you think? YouTube caught it, or somebody reported it? I don't know. That could be in between, like somebody reported, or YouTube can actually catch some of that shit too. I got yellowed the last live stream because this asshole Mike always says the most horrific things sometimes, and it messes with my monetization. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a I guess Joe would know if it depends what the email says. You know what I mean? So there you go.
Oh, they're like,
I was
you
going
can
to
tell
ask if they're together, like if one's
Yeah.
around.
they're a couple. They're a couple. But I haven't
Does
seen
Kitty look sad, like she's in grief
Well,
or missing?
Kitty's a man. Kitty's a boy, and then Socks is the girl.
Socks is the girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
All right, me gustaría que conocerte and you come up here one time and we get talking. We are Latinos. Somos Latinos. Look at me. I mean, I am trying to pull the Latino card. And we should support each other. So one of these days you come up here and let me interview you for a little bit. All right? All right, Lara?
Stocks, man. I haven't. Joe, so Jeff, check this out. And this is, I mean, I'm telling you, this is straight up. So, you know, I live in a townhouses. Across the street are the apartments. So 2 apartment buildings down was a SWAT raid. And it was
a what?
It was SWAT.
Oh, SWAT raid?
Yeah, but it wasn't like normal SWAT. No. It was 2 guys in.
Mikey always has a dumb story. Yeah, you know, I sit here and I watch him and like, it's all lies. It's all lies. I'm telling you, a cop went down the street. That's it. That's it. Everything else is a fucking lie.
One of the apartments upstairs, they had warrants for murder. So they came in.
Now, how would he know that? How would he know that down the street somebody had a warrant for emming people? Come on. This guy has an imagination like, I don't know, boy.
But they came in, dude. So and this is a really nice. I should have filmed it, but this is a nice neighborhood. But they came in with the big SWAT vehicle, and it was like I would no bull crap. Probably about 10 cop cars. 10. I mean, this was a serious thing. And
this was on your block. How far away from you?
Maybe 200 yards.
Like on your street?
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, I don't know what's going on in this area lately.
Your neighborhood has
not only his room, Axel. It's just his living conditions all together. You know what I mean? The smell in that house has to be horrendous. It has to smell like dead moose or moose ass or something. Musty as hell, you know what I mean? Like dirty carpet or something, you know what I mean? It's nasty. He looks nasty.
Got to be the most exciting zip code in the world by now.
Dude,
everything that's happened just in your backyard alone.
You see all
you notice that, huh, Laura? You load? Listen, since I've known Mike, he wears the Yankees the Yankees shirt, that white shirt, which is kind of yellow right now. He wears a collar one. Yeah, he doesn't buy clothes. This son of a bitch buys no clothes. No, and he probably lives in the ghetto. I don't know if he's in a ghetto or not, but it seems like the way he's talking, the cops are always going down the street. You would think so, right? And the guy said, "How dare you? How dare you? The carpets are immaculate." That's the only thing. Well, he throws up on his carpets. I don't know if Laura's seen that video yet. There's a video I have. I don't know if I can find it now, where he spits up all over his carpet. Nasty. It's too early for that shit.
These cop cars going down the street, right? And I'm thinking, oh yeah, whatever. And then you turn your head and you see the freaking SWAT vehicle. It's the tank. And then the doors, and they're hanging out the sides and stuff. They're on the sides, they're hanging out the back. I'm like, oh shit, something's about to go down. And that's what happened. So then I walk down the street and they're like, stay back. I'm like, all right, man, hey, I ain't gonna try to get in trouble. You know, but
whitey tighties, they ain't white. His whitey tighties ain't white. Shoo.
Oh, but they said allegedly they came in that hot because it was
Mikey's the type of dude. See, listen, I wear boxer briefs, and when they become a little bit, I throw them fuck out. Now it's time for a new. My wife would not let me. She won't wash, filthy underwear. Like It's like if underwear start getting kind of old, they're out of there. You know what I mean? So I have a steady flow of clean t-shirts, underwears, and socks. I'm a real how can you say this? I'm a real stickler for cleanliness. You know what I mean? I'm probably a little crazy about cleanliness, but Mikey's you can tell when somebody just nasty as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say it that way, but he just looks gross. You know?
Warrants for like murder, so that's why they came in that hot, and they arrested two.
Banks. I think Jeff wants to bend Mike over and show Mike around. I think so too. Banks, I think you're right. I think I've said that in the past. I think if Jeff could only get his hands on Mikey, he would straighten his ass out. He was showing he would show him what a yeah, you can use him as well. Don't think about it too long. It's kind of gross, but yeah, I agree with Banks.
Guys, they took two guys out and they took them away.
So you were living on the same street as a murderer this whole time?
Same street.
And people were worried about you.
Couple hundred yards away. And I believe they looked. I couldn't really see their faces, but they weren't white, but they weren't black. So they, they possibly were like maybe
they weren't white, they weren't black. They were aliens. Tell me it was aliens, Mikey. That's what it was. It was aliens.
Maybe Spanish. I don't know. But in those apartments, there's a lot of Spanish people in those apartments, and they're usually awesome people.
Shout out to Brandon Mitchell. What's going on, Brandon? How you doing, buddy?
Well, because they have there's a lot of Spanish restaurants, Mexican restaurants up and down Lynn Parkway, and a lot of them will rent an apartment. There'll be like 5 or 6 of them in there, but they'll rent an apartment, and they're super cool people. They work hard, But I think these two people that were in this one, allegedly, I think it was for something either murder or drugs, but I think it was.
I think. And in the beginning, he said almost like in a positive way that it was for cane people. Now he thinks. Obviously, the story will change today if he tells the story. If you refer back to my live stream, you'll catch a whole bunch of lies. Because, it's something I point out in Mike is his lies.
One of the neighbors said that there was a rumor that they were they were hiding from a homicide. So that's why they came in like that. So,
oh, do you think they lived there or they were just hiding out there?
I think they were hiding out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Because they also, they were questioning a woman. They were questioning a woman as well. So I don't know if, I don't know, but it's like, the cops aren't going to tell you, and there was no news crew there.
Right.
So yeah, it's true. Cops are not going to tell you. How do you know all that information, Mike? You don't. That's the key. You don't know it. You're just making this shit up.
It's going to be all subjective. You'd have to actually FOIA request, the 911 calls or anything like that. But I don't know what's going on. But I've never seen so much undercovers. Jeff, check this out. So there was these cars, all down the street.
By the way, I have another live stream from Jeff's. I'll be playing tonight, and then obviously I'll review Joe's live stream since it's still up. But this one I think it was 2 days ago. But I have another one from yesterday.
Right, and it's rare for people just to be sitting in their car for like 20 minutes on the side of the road, and they're all really big and beefy, and they have like these tactile vests on, and I'm like, something's up, man. Your spidey tingles go. I'm like, something's going on, man. And dude, they were
Illuminati tingles. Your Illuminati spidey senses tingle. I think that's your. If the tingle is coming anywhere near your butt, okay, so it's not that. It's because Jeff is next to you, and your gay signals are acting up. That's all that is, man. You know what I mean? It's okay if you're gay, Mike. You can come out that closet. If Jeff turns you on, all that shit, you know what I mean? Hey, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? Don't lie.
And it was undercover.
Pat ass, good morning, Pat ass.
They were in an old beat up Astro van, right? And then they had an old beat up F-150, a dented up Altima. So they use these cars that they're you wouldn't think it was any.
Good morning, Global Report.
Anything like that. They use these old beat up cars. And then once SWAT came in, they all come flying in, and then they had the canine out. The canine's yelling, and they got on the intercom, "Come out with your hands up!" I'm like, "This is wild, bro." I mean,
what do you say? Come out with your ass up. That's what they told him. That's what they said to Mike. Come out with your ass up. I don't know. That don't sound like SWAT.
I'm telling you.
I want you to do some soundboard for me.
Dude, I'm telling you. And me and my neighbor are like, "Yo, this is some wild shit, man." And it was like a movie set, you know. And
that's because you were watching a movie. So you decided to tell this lie on Jeff's because you just finished watching a movie, like, yeah.
The cops are great. You would have fell in love 100 times. These cops are big, buff, covered in tattoos.
Like, he's turned on.
They're like, yeah, all in uniform. Yeah, and the SWAT guys are amazing, bro. The SWAT guys are amazing.
They turn you on.
They don't play around, bro. They don't play around.
Do they turn Mikey on? They're amazing like that. Oh, by the way, I was saving this for tonight, but I'll show you. He's meowing, people. This is not AI, bro. Somebody sent me this. Obviously, I edited it a little bit, but he's meowing. Check it out. What in holy hell why is he meowing like a big puss? I don't get it, folks. I don't get it.
I get it, man. Sorry.
Yeah, they're very direct, you know. So me and the guy.
Sounds like it. Sounds like he's really, yeah. Nipples are hard and everything. Global Report. Something about the SWAT team terms of on. I don't know. He was never a cop, so yeah.
Me and my neighbor, we got too close, and he goes, "Get back!" I'm like, "Oh shit!" Yo, so we went like another 15 feet back, and we were like, "Yo." But the reason why they do that is not to be a dick, because if, God forbid, shots did ring out, they don't want you anywhere near the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, they don't want you. It's for your safety.
That's why, like, these cop auditors that stand.
Yeah.
You would think Mikey, well, you know why he doesn't record those things like that and just send it to Jeff so they can review it or everything? Because it doesn't fucking happen. It doesn't happen. That's why he won't record anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess they have the right to do that. I support it, but
they do. Well,
I personally would want to help the cops make their job as easy as possible.
So the whole thing. So the way it works is that if they rope the scene off. Now a scene is after it's happened. They can't rope off something that's currently going on. But if let's say they rope off a scene and you cross that line, then they can arrest you on site if you cross that tape.
They did that with Jack Talcott. He went to DC. They tackled.
Yeah, you cross that tape. But the rub is this: if you get too close to an ongoing investigation, they can also arrest you because you're impeding you're taking the focus off of the officers.
Yeah, they're trying to do their job.
Nah, listen, I think 20 feet is fine. You know what I mean? 20 feet. If you watch the auditors, I think you can get closer than 20 feet. Depending on the situation.
Yeah, exactly. So the best thing to do is, if you want to film, no problem, but just keep a safe distance.
Yeah.
And and don't yell.
People try to push it. You get these cocky little guys that want to peacock on camera, and they get right up to the edge of the sidewalk, and they try to get the cop to challenge them to step back so they could start saying, "I have the right to be this half inch away from I've seen it."
Yeah. And the thing is that and then check this out. So then check this out. If they get too close and they catch a bullet, then they're going to sue the city, So, in other words, you have to stay.
So, by the way, is Laura still in here? Listen, I salute you, hermanita Latina, for whooping that ass on Mike every time you see him on panel. I enjoy it. I laugh. I have these belly laughs. Yeah, I absolutely love when you just tear him apart for sure. Yeah, he deserves it, especially the way he's been treating women in this community for the longest. It's always the B word. It's always the C word. Yeah, and Ladybug. Shout out to Ladybug. Ladybug be whooping that ass too. Yeah. I love it.
Back. But there was one guy that was on a bicycle, right? He was on a bicycle with a Jeff, I swear, bro. He's on a bicycle with one of those portable speakers, and he's blasting music, just riding right.
Like a citizen or one of the cops?
A citizen.
Oh,
dude, he's riding down the sidewalk right where the SWAT is, like blasting music. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't you see the 50 police officers right here?
50. And when Mikey says 50, we're talking maybe 5 to 6. You know, he kind of doubles and triples up.
People are oblivious, man. You know?
Dags, what's going on, Dags? Good morning. Buenos dias, Dags.
Maybe he was high, or it's just really good.
I don't know, but you can't.
Maybe he was listening to Moose Radio.
They go. The cops go, because I was a wild. Cop was, get back to the guy. Man, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm like, yo. I'm surprised they didn't tackle him, but he just kept.
It's probably 2 a.m. Dagmar. Where you at? 2 a.m. Really? Wow. Thank you for stopping by.
He just rode on. He rode on to the sunset. And yo, check this out. He was riding, right? And he hit the speaker, and he's playing.
Oh, 2. Yeah, I get you. Okay, maybe 2 cops. Yeah.
One of my favorite songs of all time, Shy. When is Shy?
Oh, he's singing. He's trying to sing again. Ah, jeez.
No, Shy.
You're just thinking. You just buying time just to come up with a lie.
I can't make this stuff up, bro. It's just like
what song is Shy?
Oh, it's lunchtime. Okay, Dagmar. Enjoy your lunch.
Shy is a group.
Oh, it's a group. What's the song?
It's an R&B group. Yeah.
Oh my God. Modern or from the day?
It's from the 90s. From the late 90s. Yeah.
They had that song. Shy and the Family Stone.
No, Baby I'm Yours, Comforter. It was one of my favorite groups growing up, man. One of my favorite groups. I loved Shy, bro. It was R&B. It's straight R&B.
Let me look it up.
Yeah. Comforter. But he's just, what I'm trying to say is that just imagine.
SHAI, Shy.
Yeah, SHI. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But just imagine someone on a bike. Just imagine this guy on a bicycle, just driving right in the middle of a SWAT operation, blasting fucking Shy. You know, people think I make this shit up. That's why, Jeff.
Because you do. Because you do make it up. What are you talking about?
You know, people think I make this shit up. That's why, Jeff.
I don't think you make any of your neighborhood stuff up, because I've seen it. We've seen it live on stream.
Jeff, stop caping for him. You haven't seen shit. You believe all his lies, Jeff. You know what I mean? I think you're a little naive, a little gullible. You want to believe what Mike says, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I'm like,
really happens.
I look at my neighbor, right? I look at my neighbor, and he looks at me. He goes. He just looks at me. He goes. Like, and he goes, that dude's gonna get shit.
That's your neighbor looking at you because you be in the bushes screaming at people, getting locked up. That's why he's doing like that with his head to you. Yeah.
Shot. You know, because he's riding right. Like here's the SWAT vehicle, right? The big tank, right? It's on the grass, right? And you got the van, you got all the cop cars.
Is it a house or an apartment complex?
It was in the apartments. Oh, in the apartments. And he's just like this, just riding on by, right in the middle of the raid, blasting music.
I think he's describing the movie Boys in the Hood, man. I don't know. Sounds like Boys in the Hood type shit.
Welcome to the modern world. Maybe he was streaming. Like watch this, guys.
Oh, there was one guy across the street on doing TikTok or whatever it was. Yeah. And he was getting too close, and they were like, get back. Because he was getting way too close.
Chofa, this wasn't at Mike's. This was his neighbor's. He had a murderer in his neighborhood.
Yeah. Had nothing to do with me. But the way they came in, like when I was swatted.
You weren't. Jesus Christ. You weren't swatted. It was a welfare check. He's been telling people he's been swatted. No, you haven't, Mike.
But the way they came in, like when I was swatted, the SWAT truck didn't come. Like the SWAT team wasn't.
You know why the SWAT truck or the SWAT team didn't? Because you weren't swatted. They were regular police officers, bro. You said it yourself. You knew some of them. They took you to McDonald's. They bought you a Happy Meal before they took you to jail. You remember that? You remember that, Mike? When he got to the police station, they took his handcuffs. He started mopping and sweeping, helping him out and shit. You know what I mean? Whatever.
There, it was the fire department, the police officer. It wasn't like actual.
Next,
SWAT.
if they tell next time, tell us for you.
The legend, yeah, the legend. Well, legend, the legend of what, really. You know what I mean? That word, it can either, it can go both ways. But just because you're a legend of what? I ask.
And they might send all that other stuff.
Yeah. But to get the actual armored, to get the armored vehicle out there, that's something serious, bro. That's a serious deal, to get the actual, swatting is a term for calling a fake 911 call.
Yeah. People think it means a SWAT team shows up.
No, it does not. It does not.
Abusing the 911 services by sending them out on fake calls.
That's what a swatting is. That's why, right? Chat. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, exactly. But the SWAT team is literally, so to send the SWAT team out, they've been surveilling them for a while. So that when SWAT comes out, that's
listen, it's the same thing. When you get swatted, it's that same team you're talking about that goes out for maybe people that are in the house that don't want to come out and then stuff like that, or drug raids. It's the same team that you allegedly went to your house, and we all know you weren't swatted, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That's a serious deal. Like they're ready to go. Dude, they're coming out with MP4s
too. The theme from SWAT from the 70s.
Yeah. But it was that was a fun time. It was like, wow, this is something interesting. And everyone's coming out of their house like, what the hell? Because they didn't do any flashbangs. They didn't throw the flashbangs or anything, but they were on the intercom. Come out, and it's loud as shit. You can hear it all the way down the street. And people are like, what the fuck's going on? And the people started coming outside, and then they're like, what the hell? Yes. Yeah.
Did you try to stream any of it? Were you on a panel?
No, I did not. I didn't have my phone on me or anything like that. People think I don't have a phone, right? Like I don't have a phone. My phone's like,
I would think you don't have a phone.
They're like, he has no phone. He has no phone. I have a really, really nice Galaxy. It's a really nice phone.
Man,
but I don't have an iPhone anymore. But no, I should have took it with me.
Stop it.
But when I was here,
that's an Obama phone if I ever seen one, peeps. Let me go back. Let me look to that phone again. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's an Obama phone all over it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't pay no bills.
But I don't have an iPhone anymore. But no, I should have took it with me. But when I was here,
I'll begin to wonder the same thing.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. So check this out. Okay, I'll break it down for you. Okay, so there's a row of townhouses, right? And we all own our house. All of us own the house. But across the street is apartments and townhouses. So it's the kind of complex that has buildings that have apartments, and then they have like rows of townhouses.
Oh, all as part of the same property?
Exactly. Oh. But the problem is that there's a lot of turnover there. And it's not run down. It's a decent place, but there's a lot of rigmarole. So in other words, what happens?
A lot of who? Rigmarole? Rigmarole? Let me see.
It's a decent place, but there's a lot of rigmarole. So in other words, what happens?
I gotta Google that.
What happens is people will rent an apartment, and then they'll get 2 or 3 people move in. So I'm good. So I'm good friends with the maintenance guys. They just they evict people all the time. Right. They had to evict. It was a 2-bedroom apartment, and they had 8 people living in there. 8 people living in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Oh my god!
And of course we know.
Let me guess.
What it
were
is.
They white?
Nope. Nope. They worked at a Mexican restaurant. They were all Mexicans, and they were all illegals. And what happened was, Yeah, I do because I know because I eat there. They're all illegals.
But how would you know? Do you go in there before you order something? Yo, let me get a plate of tacos with some guacamole on the side. By the way, can I see your papers? Are you asking for green cards, Mikey? How would you just know when people are illegal? You know what I mean?
So what happened was,
how do you know if the staff at your Mexican restaurant is legal or not? That's
exactly.
part of the problem.
Exactly.
Just because someone's Mexican, how do you know to assume if they're legal or not?
Dagmar, she got it. A long, complicated, and often unnecessary procedure or a set of incoherent, foolish, or meaningless statements. Rigmarole. Sounds like Mike. Shout out to Dagmar. Yeah. I don't know if that word fitted what he was saying, but it doesn't sound like it. Yeah, but it does sound like it. Kind of yeah. It sounds like Mike, that definition for sure.
So they went in. So they went into the restaurant to try to get a tally of who's legal and who's not. And they were living in one of the apartments right across the street from my house, right across the street. Right.
Answer the question. How do you know they're illegal? He went right. Shit. Don't let them, Jeff. Do not let him gloss over that statement.
And then it was.
So you have illegals and murderers.
Yeah.
And rigmaroles. Yeah.
And it was weird because they were there.
They know they have a YouTube celebrity living in their neighborhood with.
I don't know, but they were there for like over a year. Check this out. They were there for over a year, right? And they would.
The superstar living in the Mikey just moves the superstar living in the neighborhood.
Always park the vans, the lettered vans for this. I don't want to say the restaurant's name. I'm not trying to put the restaurant on the bus.
Yeah.
It's literally right down the street. And they would walk.
It's a Taco Bell, man. Stop. It's a Taco Bell.
Or they would take bicycles to there, and then but the vans. And I noticed because the vans are always there, right? And all of a sudden, the vans weren't there anymore, right? And then I see later on there's a U-Haul truck outside, and they were gone in the wind. So in other words, the authorities went to the restaurant because there was some kind of
like Mexicans in the wind.
Yeah, some kind of lead up to like maybe they had illegals there, and then they just basically packed their shit and left, bro. And they were cool as hell, bro. They were like super cool. Like I would talk to them all the time. They were super cool, man. Hey man, like they.
Well, Dagmar, what I think happened was a bunch of cops. There was some type of cop calling in his neighborhood on his block, and I don't know. I think all the rest of this shit that with the SWAT with the tank and hanging on, all that other extra shit. I don't think it happened. Either that or he's watching a movie right before we went on Jeff's, and that's what he's explaining. Because Mike is a big one. He's a big liar. He's a compulsive liar. Yeah.
But they were cool as hell, man. They were
ICB morning, my brother.
Work. They come home. They have beer. They drink beers and stuff, and they would just hang out. And I talked to a few. They spoke broken English, but they were super cool people.
Oh my god!
So
we had a Mexican family on our little street in Vegas, and they were some of our favorite neighbors. They were
awesome.
So much fun. Yeah,
great.
You could count on another great. They were reliable.
Yeah,
everything.
Mexicans are the backbone of the Latino culture. I believe they literally do exemplify. Now, are there
the backbone of the Latino culture? I don't know about that. I love my Mexican. They're like cousins to Puerto Ricans and stuff. I don't know if there's I don't know if I would call them the backbone. I know they work hard. If that's what you're trying to say, that the hardest working Latinos that I know, and I've always said that, is the Mexicans. They work their asses off to feed their families and stuff. So shout out to my Mexicanos, Latinos, forever.
Of the Latino culture, I believe they literally do exemplify. Now, are there bad ones? Of course, but there's bad white people.
There's bad everything. And everything. I'm not against Mexicans or even immigration from Mexico. I would just like it to be legal. And so if there's a way to legally let in more Mexican people, I'm all for that.
Yeah, I can see Jeff and Mike picking tomatoes and grapefruit and blueberries because who's gonna do those jobs? Who's gonna do those jobs now? Jeff, are you? I don't know. You don't look like a picker. And definitely Mike can't pick shit. He can't work. He has a bad knee.
Yeah. But let me tell you something. If you're an illegal alien, this is my opinion. I'll be brief because I don't want to overtalk.
ICB, he only uses it when, when he wants to tough talk or kind of try to impress people, or when Nunzio's on panel or something, then the accent, he tries to use that accent, but it's not a original, it's not a authentic accent.
Okay, Jeff. If you're an illegal alien, but you're employed, you're not committing crimes, stay, because you're contributing to the country. You're doing things that most people don't want to do. I'd rather take an illegal alien, Mexican, than some guy who wants to sit on his ass and get welfare. I'd rather take the Mexican guy.
That's a good dilemma. That I want to have a stream about that one day, because I would have a hard time choosing. I really would.
Yeah. And it's funny because,
well, thank God it's not up to Jeff or Mike to choose, because I don't know. Their worldview is kind of skewed sometimes. You know what I mean? I listen to both of them, and Jeff is not that bad. Obviously, I'm not shooting at Jeff, but Mikey, I don't want to hear a discussion of Mikey talking about immigration. Yeah, I would tune out.
I can make an argument for both.
So many people that are citizens don't work half as hard.
Yeah, exactly, Binks. When he's talking to Nunzio, I don't know how to do a New York accent because I'm not from New York. I'm from Philly. So yeah, he kind of turns us up when he's talking to Nunzio.
These people,
right? They're not half as productive as the people that come here that are not citizens. So why would we not? But at the same time, do laws mean anything or not? Like, how do you have a society if you can't?
That's right, Chooch. Enough said. Alexis, you know what I mean? What can you say? Shit.
If people don't agree to respect a law.
As we say, Jeff, it's a conundrum. It's an oxymoron.
Hey, Banks, are you from Philly? Philly has the best accent. Just saying, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Born. It's like, what do we do? It's like you want.
And we can make an AI video about it.
Yeah. They made one about me on a different channel. They had me like saying stuff. It wasn't me because you could see my mouth wasn't saying what was being said.
Oh, here you go. Make an excuse. Listen, I'll tell you when I'm using AI on mic, okay? It's not honestly, it's not a lot. You can actually tell when somebody's using AI. But for those people that don't know when I'm using AI, I'll let you know. So Mikey is trying to kind of throw out there, oh, you see my mouth moving, but it's not. It's bullshit. He's been saying this for a long time.
Me like saying stuff. It wasn't me because you could see my mouth wasn't saying what was being said.
That kind of AI.
It's
getting better. So your doppelganger's gonna get you in even more trouble now.
Hey Hooker, good morning. Good morning, hey Hooker.
Incredible trouble.
Yeah. It's crazy, but no, the whole thing with immigration, it's an interesting thing. But the problem is that there are a lot of people that are criminals that we don't want here. We don't want criminals. We don't want R worders. I'm not going to say
citizen or non. Like we don't want any. Yeah. But if you're talking about like they get to stay here, yes, I think anybody that comes here from a place that's not here and it behaves criminally.
Yeah,
they should have their ability to be here revoked.
Yeah, and the whole thing is it's going to be really hard to vet, Jeff, the ins and outs because it's he said she said sometimes. They have to get the real records, and it's so much politicized nonsense, and it's like I think that it's almost like to win votes, and I think everything is politicized, and it's not about humanity.
What the fuck? This just took a left into politics. What are you talking about, Mike?
Anymore. It's not about, building anything.
But the reason it wins votes in the first place is because it's an issue that is hitting home for a lot of people in real ways. It's affecting them on the ground. So it's not just an abstract issue.
Does something have to be done? Maybe, yes. Okay. But not in the way the government's going about it. I don't want to talk about it on here, but the government's going about it really, really rough. You know what I mean? Snatching families, splitting families. There's got to be obviously there's a way to do it, but not this way with tanks and using the National Guard and all that. I think it's overkill. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. They're being too rough about it
to win votes.
I just can't see some white dude from Nebraska out there picking strawberries 10 hours a day for 50.
Mike was the star in a Scarlet Knights. He has 600 yards, 3 junior year.
$50. But you know what? They'll do it because they're trying to get as much as they can to earn their way. And you know,
do white people pick fruit? That's another good.
Do white people pick fruit? I don't know. Do they?
Topic.
I don't think so. I mean, they're probably
they in Mississippi, they had this place you could pay to go blueberry picking.
What a conundrum.
About hours, and they gave you a little bucket and they let you loose the blueberry. It was the most relaxing, meditative. I had so much fun blueberry picking. So white people will pay to pick fruit.
Jeff, we have some.
Always have. Pick all types of shit. You know what I mean? So vegetables too. That's always been. In those fields, you see 80%. I want to say 80% Mexicans that pick the fruit in this country. I'm just throwing that number out there. That's just, it's probably more or less, but yeah.
Something every year, okay? It's called the Pungo Strawberry Festival. And it's a strawberry patch, this huge strawberry patch. Do you like I love strawberries. I love strawberries. And
Binks, this man, he said he's a stunted man-child. Yeah, this man has pushed everybody away in his life. The way Mike comes across on YouTube, okay, this is not an act. This is the way he acts in real life. And, you know, if you just watch him, the way he interacts with his son that time, the introduction of his son tells it everything. He comes, the camera goes on, and he calls over his son, and he says, "Son, do you love me?" That's the introduction he does. Not, "Hey guys, this is my son. What was his name, Nicholas or whatever?" No, "Son, do you love me?" Trying to validate something. You know, he was doing that for a reason. He probably asked his son to be on panel with him just to ask him that question, because he couldn't ask that question with the cameras off. You know, he was up to something that day, so he cornered his son into saying, "Yes, Dad, I love you." That's kind of weird to me. Think about that.
Yeah, you pay a fee. You pay a fee, Jeff, and you go in there and do with a big basket, and you just pick as many strawberries as you carry in your basket.
It's fun. I love it. I would go.
Oh, okay. We have 2 volunteers, guys. You heard them, right? They're excited. Jeff and Mike are gonna go pick fruit. Yes. Just watch the fruit really, really extra good if Mikey's gonna be picking your fruit.
Pick it tomorrow if somebody asks me.
And me and my girlfriend at the time, my fiance at the time, Jen, that was the blonde girl, the blonde blue-eyed girl, the beautiful girl. That's not my.
Oh, who the hell? Who? What girlfriend? You gotta. Okay, he changed up. It's not the black chick anymore. She's blonde and blue eyes. Okay.
My fiance at the time, Jen, that was the blonde girl, the blonde blue-eyed girl, the beautiful girl. That's not my son's mom. That's the girl before my son's mom. And she's such an awesome person too. She's
not Filipino.
No, she was she was German.
Oh.
Yeah. Blonde hair.
What happened to all these women that Mikey's talking about? Listen. There's I think it's on Joe's where he's claiming that a 26-year-old woman in a supermarket has been harassing him and wants him somehow. You know, I'm not going to show that right now. I'm gonna save that for the this evening at 6 o'clock tonight. But yeah, it's funny as hell.
What about the strawberries, the fruit?
So it was called the Pungo. Pungo is in Virginia Beach. Pungo is in a country part of Virginia Beach. You thought you'd be in the country, you know, out in the country. It's way out in the boonies of Virginia Beach, out in the boonies, and they had a huge strawberry patch. And I didn't know this, but even in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Binks, thank you, Binks. Have a great day.
Where the hospital is, Chesapeake General, used to be an enormous strawberry farm. So strawberries are really prominent in like the Tidewater area. But anyway, getting back to the Pungo Strawberry Fest, you go there, you pay a fee, you bring a basket, and you can take as many strawberries as you can. Or you can get $50 worth of strawberries, and you're paying like $20 to get in, and you can literally just pick all these strawberries. And what are you going to do with them? You know, but I mean, you'd make strawberry pie and stuff like that. We'd make strawberry pies and stuff.
You could put them with whipped cream in little shortcake things that we used to do.
So her family They're very country.
You could dip them in. There's things you can even do in the bedroom with them. Now that I think about it,
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Whoa! I just walked away. I heard something really nasty coming out of these guys. Okay, let's go back.
Now that I think about it,
they're very country.
You could dip them in. There's things you can even do in the bedroom with them. Now that I think
about it. Jesus Christ! I wanted another cup of coffee, but damn it, they just ruined it for me. Damn it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I had a lot of fun with.
I just can't imagine Jeff or Mike just doing stuff with fruit in the fire. Especially Mike. Stop it.
My ex-wife, but that's another story. But make your own sundae. When you're come on, Jeff, when you're in your 20s, dude, you do the craziest stuff in your 20s, man. You do the craziest stuff.
You do, or even earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, in my 20s, I was wild, bro. I saw you the picture. I was buff and handsome, and
yeah, your elbows were really purple. Yeah, really, really husky elbows for sure.
Big flowing hair, and bravado. Hey yo, hey yo. I had the New York accent still. You
were alive.
But oh man, it was. I was out of control. But Jeff, I was a great provider. Everything was taken.
Yeah, I have that, Chooch. I have that live stream saved too. Let me check something. I hope Doc didn't delete that. I don't think he deleted it. But Doc had a great live yesterday. Obviously, I even postponed mine because I was over there as a fan too. So it should be there though. But yeah, I'm going to be reviewing or reacting to that later on today too. So
hero, kids had clothes, food, everything. And I treated her very well, even though I was fiery and sometimes I had a bad temper.
Shoot, you're changing from Italian. Hey, come on, just be Puerto Rican, bro. We need a couple more Puerto Ricans, man. All right, Chooch, from now on, you're going to be known as Chucheria. Chucheria Chooch. The Puerto Rican Chooch.
She was treated the way a woman should be treated. I just wish I didn't have that temper. I wish, Jeff, in my next life.
Like men have that. Like everyone has temper, but men have it in like a pretty common way
Sure.
I have it.
Well, Jeff, when I was younger, I was like a lion on steroids. Just and I'm better now. Like you see,
what the hell was that?
Like a lion on steroids. Just and
Mikey making noises again.
I was younger, I was like a lion on steroids. Just and I'm better now. Like you see me snap, but I'm telling you, like before, it was just off the charts. So I'm glad that I'm more calm now and relaxed.
Did you do anything to change it, or did it just kind of happen on its own?
I think maturity calms you, and losing things that you really.
Maturity calms you? Well, when's that gonna happen, bro? Because you're not calm and you're really not mature, Mike. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Shoosh. I have a grandkid that's one of my grandkids. That's 13. That's a lot more mature than you are.
Loved, and
as a result of your anger.
Yeah, anger. Yeah, and it's funny because I don't mind talking about it. I went to therapy. I even
check this out. I hope he's prior. Okay, Mike. This question was posed to him a while ago, and they talked to somebody asked him about therapy, and he openly said that he left and he didn't go back to therapy because he was smarter than the therapist. Okay. Now I don't know what he said here, but we're gonna listen to it.
Even tried to get me on antidepressants, which I wasn't depressed. I wasn't depressed at all, but just to calm down. I mean, I have so much bravado. Like I never thought anything less of myself, but I needed to chill out, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all. It actually made it worse, but you do the best you can, man. You try to, and I'm sure this will be clipped and they're going to make videos about this and make.
Of course. You're going to make videos about you. You're lying sack of susu caca. You're lying sack of caca. I'm gonna make videos of you, Mike. Yeah, it's just you're one of a kind. I give you that, man. You jump on a panel, whatever panel, people come running just to see you. He has it in his head that it's because he's a handsome guy and he's really smart. No, you're the biggest of the locals, and people come from far to come see your dumb ass. So yeah,
one of me, and I think that's another issue. I think that people in these sectors, they're just very unhappy people.
yeah, exactly, Chooch. Chooch said that's the dude who pulled it and pinched out what he called a cork on panel. Exactly.
And they need a pin.
Well, you know what? We're changing all that.
Yeah.
So the people that want to like get out of that unhappiness and come along.
Yeah. Like I go on a panel and not yours, Jeff. And I'm talking to people, and we're actually having just give you a kind of heads up. We're having a good conversation. We're talking about family and life, and we're talking about growing up in New York, and we're talking about food, right? And we're talking about, man, this crazy weather, and all of a sudden 3 people come up. F you, man, you piece of shit. Yeah, you puss. I'm like,
but this is probably happening on a drama panel, right?
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is that why can't a drama panel just actually have a decent conversation going?
That is, I've been trying to answer that question for almost 2 years.
Says the asswipe that goes to dock, can see Cheese up there, can see, I don't know, Cap Gun, and a few other people that troll Mikey, and he still goes up there. But you want to go over there and talk about movies in Basil. It's not gonna happen, bro. You have a choice, Mike. You can't say you don't like the drama because you, sir, okay, look for the drama. All right, you poke people, you stick your nose in places you don't need to be in. So don't be complaining about the drama, because we all like the drama, obviously, right? We're addicted to it a little bit.
Here's now.
Yeah.
Joe, are you streaming tonight?
Yeah.
Here, let me drop your channel.
But the whole thing is that when we're talking about like the past, dude, Jeff, I love talking about the past, like our past experiences,
because that's all you have. You're not making memories, Mike. So you live in your past, which is pretty pathetic, bro. You don't live life to the fullest, as they say. You're stuck in that house, taking care of your parents, I think, or they're taking care of you. That somebody actually told me that the other day. How about if those people, I say parents, for sure we know that is dad. How about if it's the other way? How about if they're taking care of him? And Mikey is not necessarily taking care of them. And I thought about it. And I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I'll tell you why, Jeff, because I think our past experiences teach other people not to do those same mistakes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we learn from that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
There's wisdom in it.
It could be, right?
So you're seeing the non-trolling. Jeff, I'm not trolling you. This is the real
This is the Mike I like. And sometimes you come in.
I just don't see Mike. A caretaker is supposed to be patient. So caretaker is supposed to be one of those people that's very calm under those conditions that while people, old elderly people go through stuff, do stuff. I don't see Mike keeping his cool. I just don't see Mike keeping his cool when a elderly patient needs or wants something. I just don't see. I see him screaming at people or verbally abusing people. So they might be taking care of him.
And you even bring good insight and wisdom into the topics every now and then.
Yeah.
Wisdom. What the hell are you drinking there, Jeff? Huh? What are you drinking? There's no wisdom there. He's talking out of his ass. He's saying things that people want to hear, basically. He's a parrot. He repeats things that he hears. And he's good at it, okay? He's really good at it. Well, not that good because he kind of fumbles around. I think Mikey's one of those people that steals other people's stories. You ever met anybody like that? You ever met anybody that tells a story and you like and by the end of it, you're like, hold up, this doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? You can actually tell the story doesn't belong to the person. And Mikey, I just know him that well that a lot of these stories just don't match up. Somebody did a time check when he was a cop, when he said he was this and that, and it doesn't add up. He would have had to have been 6 years old to be a cop. You know what I mean? Something like that. I'll break it down some other day. I have it written down somewhere.
And I love the fact.
You're not as one-sided as people make you out to be.
Not at all. I'm complex, man. Many layers. I'm like a what was it? The Grands? Remember the Grands biscuits? You know, the ones you bake with the can. Jeff, you had said this one time where you were afraid of the can. Did you say that?
Yeah, hitting the biscuits from the counter.
Do you realize?
How's your team doing, Chooch? Shout out to Chooch, man. I mean, Chooch is coaching high school kids. Is it a soccer team, Chooch, or something like that? So that's very commendable. You know what I mean? To teach the youth sports and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You have to be one of those people that's capable of dealing with teenagers and all that. So there's some qualities you have to have just to coach. So shout out to Chooch.
Jeff, do you realize that my ex-wife would make fun of me because I couldn't break? I had to throw it on the counter and like back up. Like I was that can terrified me. I don't know what it was about the can.
Because it popped. I'm nervous around balloons. Like at parties, if there's balloons just floating around, I'm scared they're gonna pop around me.
So she goes to me. She says, "I've seen you fight two people at once, but you can't open a can of biscuits." And they start laughing at me. I'm like, they're like making fun of me over a biscuit can. Like, I don't know the thing.
I can do it. I'm man enough to open the biscuits at this point, but still, I'm not anymore. But I used to be that way, opening champagne too.
Nah, Jeff.
Like once you learn how to open it, you don't really have to be scared of it anymore.
Yeah, fuck that. I like a couple months ago, I had to throw it on the counter. Still, I'm 50 years old. No.
Hey, number 2 in the state, dog. That's pretty fucking. That's nothing to. That's pretty good, Chooch. That's pretty good. I hope you get yourself a championship for sure.
Shit out of me, man. It's like there's a ghost inside. There's like a ghost gonna.
But now they have where you can peel the label and then the can kind of pops once you get to a certain point.
Bro, but how
can you don't have to hit it anymore.
Willow, buenos dias. Good morning, Willow.
You can just peel it.
Dude, biscuits are like
it's much more gentle.
Jeff, Jen's mother, right? They're super country. They grew up in the country, right? The girl I was with, my fancy before, Terry. Yeah, the blonde. They're super. They talk like that, right? They're super country. They're awesome people.
Like
and Jen has
country.
But Jen has 2 sisters. Bro, her sisters, So, I don't want to say her last name, but her dad and her mom, they're awesome. And they had 3 daughters, and every daughter is fucking drop dead gorgeous. Everyone. And I met Jen at a bowling alley at Lynn Haven Lanes, right, in Virginia Beach. And it was all 3 of them, the 3 daughters, right, the 3 sisters. And I'm in there with my boys, my 3 boys, my 3.
This story is gonna be a doozy. All 3 girls were in love with Mike. That's what I'm just guessing what he's gonna say, but knowing Mikey, that's what's coming, guys.
My 2 friends. It was 3 of us and 3 of them. And I remember, I'll never forget this. And I'm looking over, and her one sister is super, super fucking hot. But I'm glad I didn't pick her because she's a skank. And Jen was
because she didn't like you. Okay, she was super hot, but she's a skank. Why? And let me guess, because she didn't have no interest in your dummies, right? So now she's a skank. Mikey is one of those men that when rejected by women, he'll call them skanks and hoes. Yeah, that's what he does. I'm sure that's what he does. He gets rejected. Girl doesn't like him. You're a skank. You're a hoe.
That's the one that was like the sweetheart, the pure heart,
Could you tell then? Like, was it obvious?
I could see it.
Like, if you didn't want to go with the skank, which one to go
I could see it. I mean, the two other sisters are chain smoking and cursing and shit like that. But they're dressed all dirty and shit. But they looked good.
Hold on. So they were. You see how the story kind of goes all over the place. So there were really good looking girls and this and that. Now he's breaking it down. He's like, they're dirty. They were chain smoking, and this and that and the other. So where's the story going? You know what I mean? I think he got rejected, or this story is just made up.
No, bro, Jeff, they looked good. It'd be for you like a guy in like hot pants. But like they, but they,
I don't think guys in hot pants look all that great.
But Jen was dressed very nice, and I looked at Jen, right, and she had a cross on.
What?
And I'm like, so, but something stood like and so, it's just, and she's like the most innocent, like the most boring. Now keep in mind, Jeff, I'm 19 years old, so I should be wanting the skanks, right? I should be wanting the skanks.
No,
right?
why would he?
Dude, 19-year-olds want skanks? That's not true. 19-year-olds want girlfriends or boyfriends, but I don't know why. From an early age, he was calling women skanks. That's troublesome right there. His worldview when it comes to women is really bad. He was calling 19-year-old skanks.
So why anybody would want to skank at any age?
No, because
that's tempting to 19-year-olds.
But that's the easy.
Oh, they just won't eat. They won't eat.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
I looked at her and I was like, that's someone I could marry. You know, in that moment, you know, and we bowled together, and then she went home. I didn't even kiss her. She went home, and we went out the next night on a date, and that was it. We were together for years. That was it. And you know, it's really it's hard to explain because I left her for Terry, my ex.
Hold up, you left? You didn't have a relationship with her. You said she went home, this and that, no kiss, no nothing. So how did you leave her? You were never with her.
And if I didn't do that, I would never have my son, who I love to Mars.
The one that was on the video with you?
Yeah. He's a big boy, right? Big boy, man.
Yeah.
So that's a big boy. Yeah. And we look like twins. We look just alike.
I could definitely see you in him.
Just alike. And
I'll eat a Taki.
Yeah. But
you had Takis?
Oh, I don't like those things. Oof. Those Takis, my grandkids, oh, they be munching on those things. They yeah. Just get you a real chip. Takis are kind of the Timu Doritos. I don't like those things. Chat, you guys like the Takis? Little cone shaped type things. I don't know.
So I get those all the time, and we distribute them. We distribute them out, and I can't
distribute them. Wait, what is?
Yeah, so I work
my sponsorship pitch even.
Yeah, so I work with the food bank, right? I work with the food bank, and I'm with the Catholic Church, right? So we're really big into giving food out to the homeless.
Mike, you're now with the Catholic Church, Mike.
Now, and we
give homeless people Takis.
Yeah, we get boxes of them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're giving homeless people unhealthy food. I don't know how healthy Takis are, but I don't know. They I don't know. I gotta look. I think they barely have any sugar though. I don't know. They taste nasty to me anyway. This is my opinion.
Well, they're doing okay then. If they could eat this.
They get Takis. They get, but not all the time. But it's just so basically what it is. It's how it works is like there's different supermarkets that will actually give you stuff that's getting ready to be expired, but they can't sell. And what they do is they get a tax write-off. Yeah.
Have you had the blue ones? Y'all have the blue ones too?
They got the blue ones and the red ones. Yeah, the blue ones are really hot.
Is it really just hot? Because this has lime in it. Is the blue just straight up hot?
I can't remember, but I tried one of the red ones. Like when you have it's
no smoking, Dagmar. No smoking.
Too hot for me, dude. That's like hot Cheetos times 10. They're just too hot.
It's good for colds.
Fernando, thank you. Buenos dias, Fernando. I gotta hit you with the song.
Too.
Yeah, it's good to clear your nostrils out. Yeah, your nasal cavities. Yeah, they're hot.
Just give Fernando a little song. Really quick. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where you at? I lose this song every time. There it is. Muchas gracias, Fernando.
Hot as fuck, bro. It's like, do you like nachos?
I love nachos. Especially like fajita nachos, like nachos with really high quality carne.
Mm-hmm. I love nachos with the Velveeta and the Rotel, and you put the ground beef on top.
Oh, in the crock pot, the Rotel and Velveeta in the crock pot, and you those what is it? Yep. Tostitos in it.
But I'll do ground beef. You do ground beef, Rotel, and Velveeta, and then you get the scoop. They're called scoops.
Nova, ¿cómo está, Nova? Good morning. Quick lunch break at work. Hi, Angel, everyone. Take care. Hey, shout out to Nova.
Yeah,
the big ones, and you just, dude, that is the best. And we would watch football. We would make that, and we would just, that's like one of the football things. You're eating nachos and you're eating football. You're watching football, but
I don't regret the Takis.
Yeah, they burn, bro. They burn.
They do.
But and
they burn way more than those jalapeno potato chips that I like so much.
When my son was down here,
Oh, he's flexing his elbow. He's trying to flex his elbow. Though.
When he was down here, he goes, Dad, I really miss you making chili, because my son loves chili. He loves chili, and
he looked like he loves chili.
Yeah, loves chili, man. And we would make chili and tacos, and he loves tacos. He loves Mexican food. He loves Mexican food. And
it's the right place.
Yeah, quesadillas.
Now, I'm going to say this part. I'm going to say something that's probably a little controversial. Now, Mikey said a story when it came to his son that he traveled around with another guy, and that was his partner. Okay, his son has a partner. He's a PI that go around, I don't know, the country together. You know what I mean? So our partner travels around together. Is it a business partner or are they together? You see what I'm saying? You with me, chat? You with me? That I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with being gay, but I don't know. It's probably me, but. Maybe I'm overthinking what Mikey says sometimes, but that's that. I'm just going by what he says, So, Mikey, your son might be gay. That's what I'm trying to say.
But we cook a lot. Like tonight. What did I make tonight? Oh, so tonight
you ain't make nothing, dog. You got a old ass hot pocket that you're gonna throw in the oven, microwave, I should say. And you're gonna eat that because you don't cook nothing. Okay, your refrigerator's empty. And all you have is an old ass hot pocket ready to go.
Tonight was burger night, so I made cheeseburgers and fries, fresh cut fries. That's what I made tonight. And then tomorrow I'll probably make chicken cutlets. Chicken cutlets is always like a favorite thing in our house. We love chicken cutlets. Jeff, you got to start cooking.
What do you do? You serve them like with sides and stuff?
Yeah.
Just
so
there's chicken.
So you can do cutlets two ways. You can do cutlets. You can do chicken. You good? So when you do cutlets, you can do them either chicken parmesan. You can. This is what we love to do. This is one of my favorites. My son's favorites. You do chicken cutlets, and then you do it with applesauce.
Sounds nasty.
Plain, or do you like bread them or anything?
Italian seasoning. I put basil in the actual oil, so it's basil infused, and then a little bit of garlic on top.
Listen, don't write these recipes down, people. Mikey doesn't know what he's doing.
So you got that robust taste. You dip in the applesauce, man. I'm telling you, bro. And then you do the sides. Like I usually do, like either something like that. Like
asparagus or something.
Yeah, we did asparagus last week. If you do like steak, if we make beef, we'll do like beef with like potato, either baked potato or mashed. It's like an outfit. It has to match. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like
to put together.
Yeah. And one of my favorite things in the world is salmon with asparagus. That's one of my favorite things. I love salmon.
The salmon
talk. It's always gotta have some bread with it. Always have a little bit of bread with it. Sorry, my accent keeps coming in and out.
When does he do all this cooking? 18 hours on YouTube. When are you cooking the salmon? When are you cooking the steak? I just don't believe it.
Oh, that's okay. Bag it.
I was talking to my friend today on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, if I talk to somebody from New York, man, it's like that. It comes right out.
Oh, you're talking about his accent.
If I talk to somebody from New York, man, it's like
listen, that's weird. I don't see people doing that. I don't think you can even tell. Well, could you guys tell I have a Puerto Rican accent when I talk? I don't know. Maybe that's just weird. If I talk to somebody from Puerto Rico, or I don't know, it's not. I don't steal anybody's accent because they're from a certain place and I used to be from there. You know what I mean? It's kind of a weird thing that he does. I don't know why he does it.
That it comes right out, bro.
Oh my God! I'm like, what is all this red stuff on my tip?
He uses canned meat. Yeah.
Shoot, am I bleeding? It's Taki powder.
Yeah, you're burning. You're burning up.
I guess it's all over my face.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Those things are hot, bro. They're hot, bro. But people always eat the hot Cheetos like they're so fire. Those Takis
are more. I haven't had hot Cheetos, so Takis are more.
Oh yeah, like I'd say 3 times as hot.
Scoville scale.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Oh my God! Hang on.
I got some hot peppers in the refrigerator right now. I got a bag of hot peppers, and
yeah, he just did it. He just trying to. Yeah, I got a bag of hot peppers, but I can't do it. I don't have a New York accent, but he's actually doing his little stupid little accent.
Yeah. I got some hot peppers in the refrigerator right now. I got a bag of hot peppers, and I'm afraid to eat them, man, because they're so hot. Yeah,
you can eat them on stream one day.
I'll be crying and throwing up.
I bet you if you ask him, okay, let's see the hot peppers. Just get up, go get them, and there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
There's a funny picture. My best friend, we went to Hooters, right? You know what Hooters is, right? Where the girls have the big titties and they wear.
Yeah, but I heard they changed it. Like it's not Hooter girls anymore because
I know
feminism or oppression.
This is from like 5 or 6 years ago, and he'd get the mile hot, and he's eating them, right? It's me, Nicholas, and him, right? Nicholas is a lot younger. It was like 6 years ago, and he's eating them, right? And we take a picture of him, and he's crying and sweating from the heat.
Oh, because he's hanging with you. Oh, that's what that is. It wasn't the hot wings or anything. I think he's crying because you were probably mouthing off and saying dumb shit, and he just started crying and he was eating. Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Heat of the sauce, and was like, yeah. And you can't even taste
on these reality shows I watch. They make.
But why would you want to eat something where you can't even taste it? It's like all you do. You just want like punishment. It's like almost like you're
and I'm a masochist. I
don't. Yeah, exactly, Dagmar. You understand what I'm saying, right? Dagmar said my accent doesn't come out if I talk to people from hometown. My husband has it too, but just isn't talking with an accent. Yeah, exactly.
I'm very picky.
Actually, that's a good point because people from New Orleans, is one of those states that you can actually pick up on the accent. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no confusing somebody from New Orleans. They have that I can't even explain it. But you can actually, there's no confusing where they're from. People from New Orleans have a distinct accent. So, and you don't hear it from Jeff. I don't hear it. You know what I mean? So, unless you guys hear it, but I don't hear Jeff's accent, and he's from New Orleans. So, yeah, good point.
Yeah. You ever whip somebody like one of this? What is that thing called with the thing?
What is he asking? Jeff, has he ever whipped somebody? Okay, here comes a kinky.
You ever whip somebody like one of this? What is that thing called with the things on it?
A whip, stupid.
A cat o' nine tails.
Yeah, cat o' nine tails. Yeah.
No, I haven't personally. I'm not into like impact stuff.
Yeah.
What's it called? Well, what? Cat o' what? Whatever. I call it a damn whip.
I lived with a spanker, and he had all that. In fact, the room I stayed in together.
Oh, did you hear Jeff? He said he lived with a spanker. Whatever that means. Ru, ¿cómo está? Buenos días, amor. ¿Cómo está, Ru?
When he showed me to my room, he opened the door, and my bed was next to this big board hanging on the wall with all of these spanking implements and paddles and whips and everything. And he's like, "This is where you'll be sleeping."
It's like, no, I don't think I'm gonna get any sleep tonight. Yeah.
Wait, Landry, he said that he's almost already done with it. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
That and he did a new video already. We already saw his other one, which hasn't been released yet, that I'm gonna close with and premiere.
Yeah, that's what he said. He lived with a spanker. Okay, that means that guy could not get off or turned on without spanking him. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is exciting.
By the way, I don't. No spanking ain't your newfound life. No. I'll spank if I have to, if you need it. But nah, I'm good.
I dated a girl.
I think I'm gonna wind down because I gotta go take care of this.
All right, so you're gonna end here.
Don't be too much of a stranger.
No, I'll come, dude. I'm always your friend, man. Always your friend. Like I said, we've had a couple arguments. I know you're probably
the biggest hypocrite. In about a day or two, I'll show a clip where he's talking crap about Jeff, because that's what he does.
Nose is about to bleed from the talkies, but yeah, just do your thing.
I'm coming. I have a cold breaking.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, it started yesterday.
Yeah, just be careful, man. Yeah.
Should I? I mean, if I want to not be conscious, I could take it.
You were like Ham Banana when he fell off his chair and hit the floor.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
You don't know about that? I'll be quick.
No, I don't follow him.
All right, this is like a couple years ago.
Oh, by the way, I haven't loaded it yet. I have Mikey speaking Espanol. I haven't. I'll load it for the evening live stream, hopefully, and I'll show you guys. Is Mikey talking Spanish? Somebody made it for me, so I forgot to actually upload it. So I'll do it, and when I go live at 6, one of the first things I'll show, I guess.
He was and he was like, "Oh, stop, bro!" Like,
Mikey, let's not talk about people being drunk on panel. Let's not do that. Don't do it to yourself, Mikey, because you get drunk and you get really. There's some nasty videos out there when you were drunk. Okay, spitting all over the floor, and I don't want to gross out my audience. It's too early for that, but yeah.
Me and a couple of people are on stream, right? This is a panel. And he goes, yeah, and he goes, and you heard his head hit the fucking table and just went.
I guess I'm a sadist too, because I don't know why I take such pleasure in that,
dude. And then we're sitting there going, "Yo, what the fuck's?" And then we're like, and we went on for like 20 more minutes, and you can see him climbing off the floor.
Oh my God, there's nobody I could.
Who was he talking about? Ham Banana or Dave? I don't know.
Think of that. I would
onto the bed, and goes. I'm like, yo, should we like call the ambulance or something? Like, what? It was fucked up. He just goes, and you heard the thump, Jeff. You heard the thump of his head hitting the fucking table, and he admitted it. He's like, yeah, it happened. But I'm like, how embarrassing is that?
Well, equally embarrassing of you being on Jeff's panel talking just mumble like you were saying, drunk as a skunk, talking about throwing up, like I said, picking your boogies. I don't know. I don't want to run that video anymore. It grosses people out. It really does. So, but if I have to, I will.
But anyway, yeah, he's a little shit, man. He's a little shit. So it's all good.
It's all for fun anyway. It's just to stretch y'all's ability, just give you a little challenge element.
It's funny because, real quick, in closing, if Ham Banana's not drunk, he's actually really fun to hang out with. He's fun to hang out. He's creepy, but he's fun to hang out with.
Oh, he's creepy. He talks to kitties. He acts as, little ones to show to, you know what I'm saying, audience. Right? He's creepy, but he's fun to hang with, though. He's so much fun to hang with. But, he does this little thing with a app called Monkey. Yeah. He's okay. Right? Mikey gives him a pass, I guess, because he's a moron like that.
Past his chomo-ness.
Yeah, I know.
He's too creepy.
Oh, you see, Jeff even said it. You see, Jeff knows.
Just can't get past his chomo-ness.
Yeah, I know.
He's too creepy for me.
He's a creepy.
He's not too creepy for Mikey though. He's not too creepy for Mikey.
Crawler. Yeah.
You never know what's going to come out of him.
Kane Corso, mom. Buenos dias, amor. ¿Cómo está? How you doing, Kane? Because I haven't seen you in a while, Kane. I saw you the other day come in, and I was really, really happy to see you. I really am, sincerely. Good to see you back.
I don't
know.
He's
I don't know.
Risk.
It's strange because Jeff, I've had good conversations, like actual serious conversations with him when he's
I've seen some of the streams where he's.
But then all of a sudden we're talking about he loves talking about space and stuff like that, and I love talking about space. But but he goes off the deep end, dude. He's like it's like jumping into a pool with no water.
He goes off the deep end. That makes him too much of a risk.
Yeah, I know. He's a liability. It's a liability.
Yeah, he's a liability. Exactly.
Yeah. Remember, Jeff, that your channel is basically like your business. You know, so you have to pick and choose, but you have to pick and choose your employees. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good.
There we go, trying to tell Jeff how to run this panel. You got to
the way. So
it's a good analogy, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So I don't want to keep you too long. I know you want to get out of here.
All right, you going over to Joey's later?
I don't know, man. Should I? I don't know, man.
You've been there.
You want to. Say yes. Own something one day. Just be truthful. Keep it a buck. Okay? He doesn't know how to keep it a buck.
Every day?
No, I haven't been there in about 4 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I tune in, it's the same people in the same loops.
It's just gonna be a dog pile fest. You know, it's like, I don't know, man. Yeah.
You like it though, Mike. You like it because you don't fucking leave. And when you do leave, you're right back up within minutes. So don't complain too much. Don't complain because you like it.
All right. Well.
All right, man. Well, you wrap up.
We'll see you again.
I hope you feel better. You know, don't hope you don't get too sick.
Some fluids and plenty of.
So shout out to Chooch. Good luck with your team and all that, man. Sincerely, brother. All right, man. Thank you for stopping by, Chooch. Shout out to Chooch.
Yes, that's what I've learned to do with the.
You have any Gatorade?
No, I need to get some. I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow.
All right. Did they name it after you, Gatorade?
You're such a cornball.
All right, man. Listen, have a great night. It was nice talking to you as a normal person. I'm not trolling you or anything like that.
You as well.
All right.
You should have been talking as a normal person from the very beginning, you asshole. All right, let me see what I can show you real quick before I end this craziness. I'll be back at 6 o'clock, like I said earlier. Don't want to show you too much. I want to save some content for later. This is the last night's. Okay, somebody sent me this. I'll show you a little bit of it.
What's up? Wait, let me.
Okay.
Are we gonna have?
Yeah, they were.
Hold up.
They're trying.
He's kind of his own video.
When Mikey comes up is one of my favorite moments. Mikey, when he comes up on a panel, it's he immediately goes into this mode. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. He just watch. Let me see if he does it here. I mind you, I haven't watched this yet.
Page, Mr. Mike.
That's obviously, like I said, that's his. I'm sure when he does that, I'm gonna tell you what that is.
What's up? Yeah.
Hold up, he didn't do it. What happened?
Mr.
Okay, that's the size of his punani. Okay, when Mikey does that, sometimes it's bigger, sometimes it's smaller. So when he puts his hands like that, okay, that he's telling the people, this is the size of my punani today. It'll probably be bigger tomorrow. So all depending. Just watch his, the hand, and that'll tell you the size of his punani, folks.
Mike.
Big Ferrari. Pink Birdo. Ask your bartender. What's up, people? Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias.
What's up? Yeah. Salute. African, salute me. Salute my South African brother. Salute.
That crosses my mother.
What? Dude, mic down when you cough like that, brother. You got a mic right next to your mouth. Can we hear all that? We can hear all that.
Sorry, there's going to be this all night.
You imagine that?
African, you ever see that video on YouTube where they're trying to rob the armored car?
By the way, if you notice, same shirt, folks. Okay.
Car, and they're like they're shooting the windows, and you ever see that video? It's crazy, man. Like, yeah, they were in Cape Town, and they were trying to rob an armored car, and there was two guys in there, and they were diverting, and then they were getting shot at. And they had bulletproof glass, but like you can see, like it's like.
Pink Birdo, listen, you have choices, brother. Pink Birdo, you just mad because I don't let you up here. That's your opinion, Pink Birdo. Go for it, man. I ain't gonna stop you.
We're gonna have a lot of competition tonight for the mic.
Exactly, Kane. I don't just cover anybody. He's a superstar. Okay, local superstar, but superstar nevertheless.
Ooh, I like the background.
Yeah, Cape Town is it's dangerous, man. It's like dangerous.
I can cover you, Pink Birdo, but it'll be nothing but. And I can't really understand what you're saying sometimes, Pink Birdo. So it's hard to really cover you, brother. I mean, if I could, I would, but what I will be covering is basically mumbo jumbo.
Dangerous place.
What's up? Wait, let me get a better look at it.
Jeff, are you still sick, bro?
Oh, is there that new dude on Jeff? I don't know who that is. Thanks, Vic. I love you too, Vic, by the way. You asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Now Vic is still an admin here, obviously, man. That's my brother. Keeps busy doing God's work is what I say Vic is doing. So shout out to Vic. You know what I mean? He's been doing good stuff out there. Keeps in touch with me all the time. So shout out to Vic Ferrari.
Be a horrible interviewer tonight. What's up? What was the comment in the chat about?
Are you speaking for everybody, Berto? Really? Oh shit, man! Vic, I'm gonna have to change the whole format. Dude, I gotta gut the channel up. Pink Berto said that everybody thinks that way. Okay, all right. I guess 27 people agree with you in chat. I guess I don't know. Hey, Paul, what's going on, Paul? Good morning.
Oh, hating.
Why are you sick?
Who knows? Probably from work.
Just got the flu. He's got the flu, most likely.
I think it's just a cold. It was upper respiratory, and now it's going into the lungs.
Let me tell you a secret, Pink Berto. The reason I cover Mike, and I do have other stuff that I can cover, is that people want this. People want me to do it. I wouldn't do things that people wouldn't that don't like. So if I show you emails and messages of people sending me clips and links, you'd be amazed. People actually want me to do this. So I just kind of lean into it. You know what I mean? I don't really like Mike covering Mike, especially when he's repeating the F word and stuff like that. There's certain things about that I don't like to cover about Mike, and is the bad language, is what he says about women and shit like that. But if people want it, and I seem to be doing a good job with it, so and I thank everybody for that. But yeah, that's why I do this.
Last phase.
A cold, you don't usually cough. Like a flu is usually like when you have respiratory.
Miss Boo, ¿cómo está, mi amor? Miss Boo, good morning.
Problems. A cold is usually like nasal.
It could be sinus too, but I think it's definitely started up here and worked its way down.
Could be a sinus infection.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was at first.
Yeah.
What's up, Landry?
What's up? There's a sadness in Mike's eyes. I want to know if he's okay.
You can.
There's a sadness in Mike's eyes. That's because he hasn't bathed in a few days. He gets that look, that misty look. Look at his phone. It's kind of misty. That's he needs a shower.
See his eyes?
I could, yeah. He just looks sad.
Let's look at you.
Well, all right, let's start off easily. Okay, there's no sadness. So do me a favor, don't go in on me because we're here to have fun.
That's what he does. He's trying to bond with you. That's what he does.
I don't want.
Mike, you're already defensive. He's defensive.
Random internet strangers.
I'm not even trying to start beef.
Yeah, you don't. Dude, Landry, you don't want me to troll you. I will rip you apart. I'm here to have fun. That's all.
Look at him and Moose. Yeah. You could be the next cupcake.
Here to have fun.
Give him a chance.
No, I'm not trying to fuck with him. I swear to God, I was sincere when I said that I thought he looked a little sad.
Dude, he's so sensitive. He's just a jealous. There's a new guy on panel, and Mikey's already shooting his mouth. You know what I mean? Mikey, come on, brother. You know, you gotta share Jeff. Jeff, you know what I mean? You can't have him to yourself all the time, bro.
I wanted to make sure that he's all good. In the nature of kind gestures.
Is that what it is?
Big Berto, you don't have to be in chat. You don't have to be here, dude. You know what I mean? You got choices. You got a million channels out there, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I really believe you. I really believe you.
And to be honest, like you're saying, to be honest, you know what I mean? So you don't have to be here, man.
Good. Yeah,
or sir, or it, or whatever you want to call it.
I'm not gonna.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Why do you have cupcakes there? Because you're a cupcake Mike, the sock account. Is that why?
Is that one of your names? One of the socks that?
Right, no, is that why? Is that why?
Berto, I usually don't do this, but you know what? Goodbye. Goodbye. Hasta la vista, Big Berto. You will be missed, or maybe not. I won't block him one of these days. It's temporary. He's getting on my nerves. It's too early, and I need a second cup of coffee. So I'm going to show you a preview of what I'm going to show tonight, which is this video. Obviously, we're going to cover Joe's tonight. So let's continue.
About
him. Yeah. I know, dude. I know exactly. Dude, I know all about this dude. I know all about.
Yeah, not miss. I don't block anybody. You know me, guys. But you know, he's getting on my nerves, on my last nerves.
This dude.
I don't have any socks.
Okay, so that sounds good. That sounds good. So anything else you want to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about. I mean,
Jeff, I don't want to troll. I'm not looking to troll.
Dude, the guy is really nice. You see, I don't know what I'm watching, but the dude seems really decent. All he said, you had like a sad look about you or something, and you already, I'm a troll you. I'm the king of trolls. Don't you know who I am? I'm the Italian stallion of trolling. Dude, calm down. Calm down, bro. It's not that serious.
I'm not looking to troll because I can go into nasty troll mode. You know that.
No,
you know that.
I don't think he's trolling. I really don't.
There's no sad.
Hey, Hooker said, "No, please don't go, Berto. Bye, Berto."
It's in my eyes. I'm not sad. I'm actually in a great
I'm confused how it's so dark. Yeah. Like I could barely see your face, much less your eyes. So I'm in a
great mood. I'm in a great mood. Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a great mood that he just started swinging at a dude for just saying you look kind of sad. That's why he's in a really great mood.
We had a great dinner. Yo, Jeff, we made salmon tonight. Oh my
God. Did he make salmon every night, guys? Does he have a freezer full of salmon, people? Does he get it does he get it at a discount? Just boxes of salmon all over. Imagine the smell in that house. Whew.
Salmon is like my favorite, bro.
Yeah, see, you don't seem sad to me. You seem
it's great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge. Yeah. Okay, so
I've been learning to make my own kimchi.
Yeah, so Jeff, you see that he said modern Mike sad again. So he's doing this to troll.
That is a troll. See, Landry, you're stealth. No,
he's trolling.
Dude, you're such a crybaby, bro. You're just crying, dude. And the dude's laughing. Obviously, he wrote something in chat, and you're just watching. Anyway, I'm gonna play a couple more minutes of this, and I'm gonna save this for later. We're going into 7:37 a.m. here in Philly, so I'm gonna save this one. It looks like it's gonna be a good one. I can't wait to see to finish seeing this with you guys. So. Play a couple more minutes and I'll be out of here.
Why are you doing that? Usually people get kicked off when they do stuff like that because they're here in bad faith.
Oh, he is.
Well, you're trolling after pretending like you're not.
Define trolling.
You see that name? Don't look. Don't play stupid games. You see that name that you just changed it to?
Define trolling. I didn't just change it to that. I changed it to that before I came in.
Oh, he came in like that?
Yes.
Yeah, he came in like that.
So he came in like that. Troll.
Yeah, he came in like that.
Oh,
yeah.
But Landry has admitted that that's what he does. That's like his MO.
But I know that's cool, and that's cool that's cool. That's cool. But you're not.
I thought you had just changed the name after.
You're not a good troll, man. You're a dimwit.
Mike, you're not a good troll yourself. You sling insults. That's not trolling. Okay. Plus, a troll's supposed to have thick skin. Controls, as much as they give, they catch a lot of shit back. So, you know what I mean? You're not a good troll. A good troll doesn't complain as much. Doesn't go, Tommy, help me. Tommy, Joe. Tommy. Jeremy. You know, you're not a good troll. You're just not. Calling men to help you. Grown-ass men to help Mikey because somebody says something that he doesn't like. He said a word or two. Yep.
You're a moron, cross-eyed moron trying to mess with a master troll. I don't know why you're doing that. I'm here to support Jeff and have a great time.
He's trying to get to
I was just trying to get the word troll defined, right? Because I want to make sure that we understand and agree on the meaning.
To instigate and get a reaction out of
somebody. Landry,
not be hearing good.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Let me see. Let me check. I think I set it for 6 o'clock. Let me make sure I'm not confusing it. But I think it is 6 o'clock. Let me check. I got it set for 6 o'clock, peeps. Okay.
Good faith for the purposes that it seems like you're here for, but have a secondary agenda of provoking.
Exactly. Because actually, believe it or not, the last stream I was on.
Hang on, let me hear Landry. Possible what?
You don't think it's possible for me to just like see that he looks sad, incorporate it into my name, last minute jump in with no real ill intention, just sort of as a hey.
That's one possibility. No. That is a possibility.
You're dealing with somebody that's really over this. He's just very sensitive to stuff. You know what I mean, Mikey? You're so sensitive, man. Mikey's one of a kind. He can dish it out, but obviously, I've always said he can't take it. This guy doesn't seem like a bad guy, and I don't know. I just known him for 2 minutes. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll watch this tonight. And we'll figure that out. But Mikey's being sensitive. He's just being, his tampon is probably needs to be changed or something.
No, it's not. Listen, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give it a couple chances. I'm giving a couple chances, Jeff.
You're gonna give him a couple chances. That's how it works. That's how you know what I mean. You give people chances. That's how we doing it. Okay, whatever.
No issue with you whatsoever. We had an amazing. Last time I was on your show, it was amazing. We had a great conversation. It was a lot of great stuff talk. Like Landry, I can see the look on your face. I know psychology. You're a smirk little bitch, is what you are.
Oh, damn. He's shooting. Look, he just called him a bitch and everything. The dude is sitting there with a moose. The dude has a moose in his back wall. A dude with a big-ass moose like that cannot be a biatch, okay? Just saying.
You're a smirk little bitch. Trying to be funny, trying to bring people to your channel. Dude, you invited me to your channel like multiple times. I'm not coming to your shitty channel. It's not going to happen.
Is there a backstory? I didn't even know y'all knew each other. Is there a backstory here I don't know about?
There's no.
Mike gets jealous, man. When Mike sits in the bushes before he goes up to Jeff's, and depending who's on panel, especially if it's a new person, he'll pop up and give him attitude. He does it all the time. Okay, he's really jealous of Jeff. Almost like a boyfriend does, you know what I mean? Just saying.
No, he called. I got him on another panel. Come to my panel. Because he wants me to build his panel. I'm not going to build your panel, you autistic.
I don't think he wants you to build his channel, but that's just me.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Never said that.
I like Jeff. If African asked me to come to his panel, I would go to his panel. Landry, I'm not coming to your panel.
All right. I'm going to leave it there, guys. It seems that it's going to be a great an epic battle. I'll save that for tonight. Plus, I'll have Mikey on Joe's, and it's up actually. That video that I thought I got conflicted messages. I thought that live stream went down. Comes to find out, it's actually up when I woke up this morning. Anyway, shout out to Fernando for the 10 gifted. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dagmar. Thank you, Paul. I'll be back at 6. Miss Boo, I'll talk to you at 6, Miss Boo, if you're able to come up. Hey Hooker, who else? Vic Ferrari, and everybody else that came by. Hey Hooker, Kane Corso Mom, Dags, Global Report. Kunt, yes, he's a Kunt. Pink Birdo, hasta la vista, Pink Birdo. I might unblock him. I don't know. I'll think about it. If I remember, I'll unblock him. But he just got on my nerves, and I haven't had my even second cup of coffee. Ask your bartender. Let me see. Just a few people came in. Short stream. Chooch, shout out to Chooch. Good luck with your team, my brother. And that's about it, I guess. Yeah. Oh, Rue. Shout out to Rue. Rue was here earlier. How long I've been going? Damn, I did almost 2 hours already. Time flies. Shout out to Nova. I'm just going back in my chat. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you later on, guys. Be safe, guys. I'll be back. We'll go through that live stream and a couple other things. There's a new channel that I've been trying to promote. I don't know who the channel owner is. Do me a favor, guys. It's called Always Clipping You. It seems to have some great content, I say, you know what I mean? So very short videos. I'm gonna put the link right there. If you can do me a favor and subscribe to that person, whoever that is, and let's help build his library, and that way I can actually go through it. He has about I want to say like between 20 and 30 short videos there. And before I show any of his content, I want to kind of build him up a little bit. All right. So thank you, everybody. I'll see everybody later. Be good. And hasta la vista. Hasta ahorita. Let me shoot y'all with this. By the way, Mikey is Mangy. Mikey is Mangy. All right, peeps. I'm out.